right here. Get my coffee beside me. You just tell me when?
Yeah, you can go anytime.
Good. The peace of wild things. When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things, who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time, I rest in the grace of the world and am free. How'd that go? So good? Hi, I'm Pasture Fowler. I run a small pastured poultry company, and I started this season with doing batches of 100 chickens, and then I went to batches of 150 chickens, and I'm selling out so quickly, and I'm so thankful for that. I just went to batches of 400. So we have a couple batches of 400 chickens coming up, and I wanted to do an update video of what's going on, what that looks like. And I just got some of the chickens in the brooder a week ago and some just this week, so you can take a look at my property and see what it looks like to brood that many chickens, and explain what's going on and what to expect here in the near future. So this breed is called the Cornish Cross. This is the breed the industry usually uses. It's very economical and they grow very fast. So in 8 weeks, these guys will be processed. I raised them in something called chicken tractors. So the big difference in how these are raised is they're not raised in a factory, they're raised on pasture. A lot of their diet can still come from pasture. I can get away from using any type of antibiotics because they're getting moved to new forage and to a new area every single day. And they're not given any type of hormones, and they're given very high quality feed. But I still use these birds. I do love the more heritage style birds as well, so I raise those too. But man, these birds are economically accessible to me, to you, to be very affordable, and they're the bird people are used to, and they just make a great tasting bird. They're popular for a reason. So right behind me I have the Joel Salatin style chicken tractors. I just built these guys. I'm still working on them for the expansion and growth. There's a famous farmer called Joel Salatin who has a pastured-based approach to raising a lot of livestock. And they hold about 60 to 75 birds depending on the breed, and I'll move them to new pasture every single day. And they're very efficient at what they do and very easy to move. And I have a specially made dolly, one of my good friends, Caleb Berry, made for me. I'll show you guys how I move them in just a second. All right, so this is called a Bielefelder. Actually, the pronunciation's rough, so I could be saying it wrong this whole time, but I call them Bielefelders. And they're a really popular homesteading bird. So meat chickens, you have to be really good to breed them. And but this is a bird that can be a laying hen, it's dual purpose, or it can be a meat bird. So I'm starting a breeding program for us. So when we get too many roosters as they get older, they can become some of our meat chickens. In a way we can sustainably keep our egg laying flock going. but they're really heavy foragers, and they lay really nice big brown eggs. And then at the same time, we can raise them for other people around us, so we can sell them as pullets. And then we can also keep the extra roosters. We can select the ones we like best for our breeding program, but also the other ones can become meat chickens. So something else that we did that was really cool was I wanted to be able to, I have been breeding my own egg layers, but I wanted to get some really unique and good genetics of some good birds. So I got a lot of different breeds that lay really unique eggs, so like dark green, dark brown, Easter eggers, blue eggs. So there'll be all different types of egg collars, and the beauty of that too is when I breed them, so if I breed like a brown egg with a light green egg, you might get a dark green egg. So there's just a lot of fun with the kids that we can keep breeding and having different egg collars, and it really is, you know, just a piece of art when you see people with all the different egg collars in an egg carton. With the, you know, when you crack it and you have that bright orange yolk from pasture, just there's a beauty to that. If you want to come over here, I got a little bit of older breed. So same thing from the same breeder. So we'll be incubating these eggs as they get older. They might jump out on me, we'll see. But I got some more Bielefelders and some more good looking birds. As soon as they get old enough where hawks aren't a big risk, I'll start introducing them to the other birds where they're out on pasture. But for right now, they're getting ready to graduate from this, and I'll put them in a chicken tractor I move daily until then. Hey guys, thank you for coming along on the journey of the updates of Pasture Fowler. You can see behind me the chicken tractors are in good use, and lots of happy chicks here on pasture. And it's such a privilege to be able to grow good food for you that is raised in a way that I feel respects the chickenness of the chicken, and builds soil and builds land. And I'm so happy I get the chance to do this. All right, have a good one, guys. Bye.